Moments with God, a time of reflection for every day.
February 17th. Faithful until death. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Revelation 10.
Marcellus, a soldier of the Roman Empire, as recounted in the work The Martyr of the Catacombs, valiantly attempted to capture Christians and hand them over to be devoured by wild beasts in the Roman Colosseum. His story changed when he followed a child to discover the Christians' hiding place. This pursuit led him into the catacombs, a labyrinth of underground passages stretching for miles, from which escape was impossible without prior knowledge. There he met the Christians, saw their tombs, and lived alongside them. Instead of being killed for his persecution, he was treated kindly. Marcellus embraced the faith and became a Christian, a decision that cost him his life when he was discovered and martyred. This was the life of Christians in the 1st century. In immense underground galleries they lived without ever seeing the sunlight. There they died, there they were buried, but they maintained the hope of seeing Jesus coming to take them with him.
Vain were Satan's efforts to destroy Christ's church through violence. The great struggle in which Jesus' disciples gave their lives did not cease when these faithful standard-bearers fell in their place. They triumphed through their defeat. God's servants were sacrificed, but their work always went on. The gospel spread more and more, and the number of its adherents increased.
The Christians of that time were men and women of faith. They were poor in worldly things, but rich in the kingdom of heaven. They did not complain about suffering. They were not discouraged because someone did not greet them or looked at them askance. They did not covet or sell themselves for riches. They possessed the purity of faith and love. How Christianity has changed. For today there is more greed than goodness, more unbelievers in sheep's clothing who are destroying the flock. There are men and women who complain about everything, who refuse to be admonished, and who harbored their sins. But it wasn't always like this. The Christians of the Smyrna period were faithful unto death, for they awaited an imperishable crown, the one they would receive from Jesus on the day of his coming.
It is adversity that refines faith. When times get tough, true faith shines through, and hypocrisy reveals its true colors. The church today is unprepared. Therefore, times of affliction are needed to refine faith.
Be faithful. That is the message the Lord sends, even unto death. Would you be able to do that, or would you choose comfort in this world rather than die? May our faith never fail us, so that we may be worthy heirs of the kingdom of heaven. Amen.
Thank you for listening to this audio. We invite you to share with your contacts and visit the website BibleWell.com.